You don't have 5 senses. You have at least 10. You were taught you have 5 senses. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. That's a myth. You actually have at least 10. Maybe more. Let's meet the senses you never knew you had. Proprioception, body position. Close your eyes and touch your nose. You didn't need vision. Joint and muscle sensors told your brain where you are in 3D. This is the sense that lets you type without looking, or walk in the dark. Equilibrioception, balance. Deep in your inner ear, tiny fluid canals spin. Hair cells detect tilt, spin, and acceleration. This system talks to your eyes and muscles to keep you upright. Stand on one leg, close your eyes. Feel that wobble? That's your balance system working overtime. Nociception, pain. Pain isn't just strong touch, it's a dedicated warning network. Different fibers signal sharp pain, throbbing pain, and inflammation. It's your fire alarm, not your pressure gauge. Thermoception, temperature. You sense hot and cold with special receptors in the skin. Some respond to warmth, others to cool. Mint can feel cold, chili can feel hot, because they hack those receptors chemically. Interoception, inner status. Hunger, thirst, fullness, heartbeat, breath urge, gut feelings. Your brain constantly reads the organs. That's why anxiety can feel like chest pressure and calm can feel like warm heaviness. Try this. Count your heartbeats for 30 seconds without touching your pulse. If you're close, your interoception is dialed in. Chronoception, time. You don't have a single clock, but your brain estimates duration. Under stress, time can feel slower. During boredom, it stretches. Novelty can make a minute feel longer than routine ever does. Itch, proprioception, its own thing. Not just mild pain. Dedicated itch fibers trigger scratching, which actually sends pain signals that shut the itch off. Wild, right? Chemoreception for CO2 and blood chemistry. Sensors in your brainstem and arteries detect carbon dioxide and pH, too much CO2. You feel the urgent need to breathe. That's why breath holding fails long before oxygen truly runs out. CO2 alarms first. Baroreception, blood pressure. Stretch sensors in big arteries watch pressure beat by beat. Stand up too fast? They tell blood vessels to tighten so you don't faint. When that reflex misfires, you get dizzy. That's your pressure sense, not your vision, complaining. Stretch and fullness. Your stomach has sensors for stretch. So do your lungs and bladder. That "I really need a bathroom" feeling? That's a dedicated sense speaking loudly. Vibration and amp, fine touch, different channels. You have separate receptors for light brush, steady pressure, and high-frequency vibration. That's how you can feel a phone buzz through a jacket. Maybe even magnetoreception? Birds have it clearly. Humans show faint, debated responses to magnetic changes. If we have it, it's subtle, not a reliable compass. But research continues. So no, you don't have just 5 senses. You're a sensor array. Vision and hearing tell you about the world. But proprioception maps your body. Interoception reports your organs. Baro and chemoreceptors keep you alive quietly in the background. Add them up and you get 10 plus senses coordinated into one seamless experience called you. Quick recap. Beyond the big 5, proprioception, equilibrioception, nociception, thermoception, interoception, chronoception, itch, chemoreception, CO2, pH, baroreception, stretch, fullness, vibration as a distinct channel, and maybe a tiny magnet sense. You're not undersensing the world. You're overflowing with data. Enjoy mind-bending biology like this? Subscribe. New curiosity every Sunday.